Hello, everyone. Welcome to Easy English Journey, the podcast. My name is Jake. I'm your English teacher. Today we will learn how to talk about your day. Very simple English. A1 beginner level. This is perfect for you if you are just starting to learn English. I will speak very slowly and clearly. After each sentence, you repeat. This is shadowing practice. It helps you speak English naturally. Here's my promise to you. If you practice with me for just 20 minutes every day, in 60 days, you will speak fluent English. That's my guarantee. So take a deep breath, relax, and let's practice together. Ready? Let's begin. Part 1. Morning. I wake up. I wake up. I open my eyes. I open my eyes. Good morning. Good morning. I stretch. I stretch. I yawn. I yawn. I sit up. I sit up. I stand up. I stand up. I walk. I walk. I go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom. I turn on the light. I turn on the light. I look in the mirror. I look in the mirror. I wash my face. I wash my face. The water is cold. The water is cold. I feel awake. I feel awake. I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth. I use toothpaste. I use toothpaste. I rinse my mouth. I rinse my mouth. I feel fresh. I feel fresh. I comb my hair. I comb my hair. I look good. I look good. Very good. Let's continue. Part 2. Getting dressed. I go to my room. I go to my room. I open the closet. I open the closet. I choose my clothes. I choose my clothes. I take a shirt. I take a shirt. I put on my shirt. I put on my shirt. I take pants. I take pants. I put on my pants. I put on my pants. I put on socks. I put on socks. I put on shoes. I put on shoes. I tie my shoes. I tie my shoes. I'm dressed. I'm dressed. I'm ready. I'm ready. Very good. Let's continue. Part 3. Breakfast. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I go to the kitchen. I go to the kitchen. I open the fridge. I open the fridge. I take out milk. I take out milk. I take out eggs. I take out eggs. I take out bread. I take out bread. I close the fridge. I close the fridge. I make coffee. I make coffee. I boil water. I boil water. I pour water. I pour water. I add coffee. I add coffee. I add milk. I add milk. I add sugar. I add sugar. I stir. I stir. I make toast. I make toast. I put bread in the toaster. I put bread in the toaster. I wait. I wait. The toast is ready. The toast is ready. I put butter on toast. I put butter on toast. I sit down. I sit down. I eat breakfast. I eat breakfast. I drink coffee. I drink coffee. It tastes good. It tastes good. I'm full. I'm full. Very good. Let's continue. Part 4. Leaving home. I look at the clock. I look at the clock. It's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. I need to go. I need to go. I take my bag. I take my bag. I put my phone in my bag. I put my phone in my bag. I take my keys. I take my keys. I take my wallet. I take my wallet. I check the window. I check the window. I look outside. I look outside. It's sunny. It's sunny. I don't need a jacket. I don't need a jacket. I open the door. I open the door. I go outside. I go outside. I close the door. I close the door. I lock the door. I lock the door. I walk. I walk. Very good. Let's continue. Part 5. Going to work. I walk to the bus stop. I walk to the bus stop. I wait for the bus. I wait for the bus. I see other people. I see other people. The bus comes. The bus comes. The doors open. The doors open. I get on the bus. I get on the bus. I pay. I pay. I find a seat. I find a seat. I sit down. I sit down. I look out the window. I look out the window. The bus moves. The bus moves. The bus stops. The bus stops. This is my stop. This is my stop. I stand up. I stand up. I get off the bus. I get off the bus. I walk to work. I walk to work. I arrive. I arrive. Very good. Let's continue. Part 6. At work. I enter the building. I enter the building. I say good morning. I say good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I go to my desk. I go to my desk. I sit down. I sit down. I turn on my computer. I turn on my computer. I check my email. I check my email. I read messages. I read messages. I reply. I reply. I work. I work. I type. I type. I use the mouse. I use the mouse. I make phone calls. I make phone calls. I talk to colleagues. I talk to colleagues. I have a meeting. I have a meeting. The meeting starts. The meeting starts. We discuss work. We discuss work. The meeting ends. The meeting ends. I go back to my desk. I go back to my desk. Very good. Let's continue. Part 7. Lunchtime. It's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Time for lunch. Time for lunch. I stand up. I stand up. I go to the cafeteria. I go to the cafeteria. I look at the menu. I look at the menu. I choose lunch. I choose lunch. I order food. I order food. I pay. I pay. I take my food. I take my food. I find a table. I find a table. I sit down. I sit down. I eat lunch. I eat lunch. I drink water. I drink water. The food is good. The food is good. I'm full. I'm full. I finish eating. I finish eating. I go back to work. I go back to work. Very good. Let's continue. Part 8. Afternoon. I work more. I work more. I finish a project. I finish a project. I save my work. I save my work. I answer emails. I answer emails. I help a colleague. I help a colleague. We solve a problem. We solve a problem. I drink coffee. I drink coffee. I take a short break. I take a short break. I look at my phone. I look at my phone. I read messages. I read messages. I continue working. I continue working. The day is almost over. The day is almost over. Very good. Let's continue. Part 9. Going home. It's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. Work is finished. Work is finished. I turn off my computer. I turn off my computer. I pack my things. I pack my things. I say goodbye. I say goodbye. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. I leave the office. I leave the office. I walk to the bus stop. I walk to the bus stop. I wait for the bus. I wait for the bus. The bus arrives. The bus arrives. I get on. I get on. I sit down. I sit down. I'm tired. I'm tired. The bus takes me home. The bus takes me home. I get off the bus. I get off the bus. I walk home. I walk home. I arrive home. I arrive home. Very good. Let's continue. Part 10. Evening at home. I open the door. I open the door. I go inside. I go inside. I close the door. I close the door. I take off my shoes. I take off my shoes. I put down my bag. I put down my bag. I sit on the sofa. I sit on the sofa. I rest. I rest. I turn on the TV. I turn on the TV. I watch TV. I watch TV. I relax. I relax. I feel better. I feel better. Very good. Let's continue. Part 11, Making Dinner. I'm hungry again. I'm hungry again. I go to the kitchen. I go to the kitchen. I open the fridge. I open the fridge. I take out food. I take out food. I cook dinner. I cook dinner. I use a pan. I use a pan. I use a pot. I use a pot. I cook pasta. I cook pasta. I make sauce. I make sauce. I add vegetables. I add vegetables. Dinner is ready. Dinner is ready. I put food on a plate. I put food on a plate. I sit at the table. I sit at the table. I eat dinner. I eat dinner. It's delicious. It's delicious. I'm full. I'm full. Very good. Let's continue. Part 12. Nighttime. I wash the dishes. I wash the dishes. I clean the kitchen. I clean the kitchen. I dry my hands. I dry my hands. I sit on the sofa. I sit on the sofa. I read a book. I read a book. I check my phone. I check my phone. I reply to messages. I reply to messages. I'm tired. I'm tired. It's late. It's late. Time for bed. Time for bed. Very good. Let's continue. Part 13. Going to bed. I turn off the TV. I turn off the TV. I turn off the lights. I turn off the lights. I go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I wash my face. I go to my bedroom. I go to my bedroom. I put on pajamas. I put on pajamas. I set my alarm. I set my alarm. I get into bed. I get into bed. I lie down. I lie down. I close my eyes. I close my eyes. Good night. Good night. I sleep. I sleep. Excellent work, my friend. You practiced how to talk about your day in English. A1 beginner level. You repeated more than 250 simple sentences. You're building a new skill step by step, day by day. Here's my promise to you. I upload a new video every single day. If you come back every day and practice for just 20 minutes, in 60 days, you will speak fluent English. That's my guarantee. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Join me on this journey. My name is Jake, and this is Easy English Journey, the podcast. Remember, fluency comes from consistency. Practice every day. Believe in yourself. And in 2 months, you'll be amazed at how much you've improved. See you tomorrow, my friend. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep believing. Take care.